If you don't want me, let's not pretend, let's not play.
Hey.
Now, baby, don't be.
You know what time it is, right? Okay. It's Tuesday at 7 p.m. These are the BMW Chronicles. I am Angela, and being me works. To thine own self be true. Never compromise you. Always be the best version of you, no matter what. Hey. I give you guys a chance to lock in, to sit down, to grab your drink. If you're drinking, grab your water. I'm drinking a little bit, and I'm drinking my water too. I'm doing a little bit of both tonight, so turn this down just a little bit. I was in here vibing. I almost didn't go on, y'all, because I was in here just kind of, I was in here feeling that. I was like, ain't no rewinding. We got a good topic tonight. So our topic tonight is going to be based on the last two topics, because I mentioned something and I said that I was going to do a topic around that, and a couple of you have called me, so I said, you know what, I said I'm going to kind of go ahead and rock out with it, you know, do what I do. So, you know, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, you know. It's only 7:02. We got a couple of minutes. I can sit here and enjoy my music a little bit, you know, wait for you guys to lock in with me. I know what time it is. And I could. Even took you back in my hood. But if you don't want me, don't play me. But you won't turn to love. Cause I gave you chance after chance. Forget you time after time. If you think I'ma let you do me like that, you must be out of your mind. Ain't no running around the block. Hey, ain't no checking for. All right, we here. These are the BMW Chronicles. I am Angela. We are in-house, and being me works. And we got a topic tonight. Tonight's topic is going to be betrayal and loyalty. Woo. Ain't no rewinding. We're going to talk about betrayal and loyalty, okay? So, welcome. These are the BMW Chronicles. Again, I'll say that. We are in-house. I am Angela, and being me works. To thine own self be true. Never compromise you. Always be the best version of you, no matter what. So tonight we're going to talk about betrayal and loyalty. So the last 2 weeks we talked about, we talked with the men, and, I asked the men a question, what was it that they wanted? And a lot of them said that they wanted loyalty. So that's why part of our topic tonight is going to be loyalty. And then we asked the same question to, women. What was it that they thought would, make a good husband or a good mate? And, we got some good answers from them. And I thought that today would be a good day for us to sum all of that up in terms of just looking at, what people wanted and, what we're all looking for. I think that and again, these are my opinions. These are my thoughts. These are things that, that I think about when I'm driving in my car. Sometimes when I'm sitting in the house, I'm just, kind of thinking things through. I am not a psychologist. I am not a psychiatrist. Again, these are just my thoughts. Everyone has thoughts. Everyone has opinions. What you do with them is entirely up to you. But I just was thinking about, how the relationship stuff that, that you guys are talking about with the men and the women, how does that play into, betrayal? And I said to myself, well, a lot of us have friends, just our, our homegirls, our homeboys, and we hang out with these people, we call them, we trust them with information. And it's funny that if I ask someone to betray their best friend, or if someone asks me to betray one of my best friends, I have a friend that she and I have been friends 40 plus years. And if someone asks me to do something that would cause her harm, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, whether it be psychological, that would be a dead no. Like, I'm not compromising that. Like, that's my girl. We've been friends since we were 8 years old. So there's nothing that someone could say or do to make me say, okay, you know what, I'm going to stab her in the back. But then the question is, why don't we feel this way about our mates or our significant others? aren't they considered to be, maybe, I don't know. Don't some of you consider those people to be your friends or your family? So if you take on a spouse or you take on a partner, this is your girlfriend or, whatever, aren't you supposed to be friends? How do you betray that? Where's the loyalty in that? How is it that you could hurt this person and not even second guess that? You're running around, you're cheating behind their back. Y'all got work wives, work husbands, okay? And FYI, if you got a work wife or a work husband, that is cheating, okay? And they're like, no, we just nothing, okay? You got a work wife, you got a work husband, that is cheating, because what it is really, it's emotional. Because even though you're playing, what happens sometimes, most times, a lot of times, we play around with people. We get attached to people, whether we want to believe it or not, whether we want to admit it or not. People get attached, and we got to stop acting like, oh no, I'm not doing anything wrong. Listen, betrayal is betrayal is betrayal. Okay. And once you've betrayed the person, who is your significant other, I don't care if it's your best friend, your sister, your mother. Once you betray that, this is me. There's no real coming back from that, okay? Because if you stab me in my back, I think that I want to be done with that. I know that in my mind, I need to tell myself that this is a person that I can't let out of my sight for one moment, because out of my sight, you're unpredictable. And if you're unpredictable, what good are you to me? Men, you running around, like I said, you got girlfriends, you got friends, you got this, you got that, but you value your homeboys more than your significant other, more than your girlfriend, more than the person that you're laying down with. I'm going to take this opportunity to take a sip. Listen, I would not want to get in bed with someone that I don't have the utmost trust for, the utmost respect for, that I don't plan on having some level of loyalty and commitment. Like, maybe I'm the crazy person here, okay? I tend to sometimes think that I am in the Matrix. I look at the way that things are going, the way that people think, and it seems like we don't want to do the right thing. We don't want to be loyal to one another. I looked at these lists, and I saw what the men said, and I saw what the women said, and it gave me hope, because I wanted to believe that people really did genuinely want these things. But at the same time, I was like, shit, if all of these people are saying this, how come this stuff is not happening? Where's the gap in the information? Where's the missing link? What part of this is not connecting? You can't say that you want to be with somebody, or even that you like somebody, and then you go out of your way to hurt them or betray them or mislead them, which is still along the lines of loyalty. I mean, what does someone have to do to gain your loyalty, to gain your trust? What has to happen? I mean, I don't understand. Like, what? So do you not trust anyone? Do you not trust your mom? Do you not trust your siblings? Do you not trust your children? What are we really talking about here? I'm just trying to get like a little bit of clarity. So do we need to look at the dynamics of loyalty and betrayal? Like, what is it? Like, let's see. Like, I feel like betrayal is like one-sided. You're the person who you want to take. You ain't giving nothing back. Who's that fair to? To you? So you're selfish? So maybe, I should have thought about this when I started this topic. What I should have done is I should have factored in the karma piece, because people need to start looking at karma. Because at the end of the day, when you betray somebody or you are disloyal, you don't think that there's going to be some karma? You don't think there's going to be some ramification for your behavior? Oh, you think that you could just run around, you could just hurt people, you could just do whatever you want to do, and there's nothing that's going to happen on the side of that? That's not real, right? You're not serious, right? Okay, I'm going to just leave that part there and just be like, okay, listen, not only that, you got to know that for all you people who are betraying people, you are really at the end of the day pretty much traumatizing people. Like, what you're doing is really like, it's a form of PTSD for somebody, because now after that person deal with your trifling ass, They got low self-esteem. They have emotional issues. And then people want to say, because I always say people, I don't want to just say men, or I don't want to say women. Then people want to wonder why there's so many bitter people in the world. People are bitter because they've given their trust to somebody. They've given their private side to somebody, a side that they didn't want just anybody to see. They've given it to you, and you've mishandled it. You've abused it. You've misused it. So a friend of mine calls me the other day, and, we're talking, we've been friends a while. And he says, oh, I just want to talk. And I'm like, what's wrong? So now, I'm thinking something's wrong, like somebody's dead, whatever. Me, I'm always like dramatic. I got to stop being so dramatic. So anyway, so he's talking about this girl that, he was dealing with. And he was like, they've been friends since they were 8 and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, everything should be good, whatever. Lo and behold, I don't know what happened in the situation, but whatever happened, she ended up calling the cops on him. They end up fighting, breaking up, whatever. So he was talking to me also about another girl that he was dealing with. So I said, how could you leave the girl who was good to you? He said that she cooked, she cleaned. He never wondered about what she felt about him. She was always honest. She was always genuine. He said she was beautiful, but he put her to the side, had a baby with somebody else, and then put the baby mama to the side, and then got with another girl, the girl that he said he was friends with since he was 8 years old. She had 2 kids, moved her and her 2 kids into the house. They got a whole big blowout. Now you're miserable. But what happened to the woman on the side over here who was all the things that you needed? She was there to talk to you. She was there to listen to you. She was there to love you. She was there to cook. She was your friend. Why did you betray the friendship? Oh, because the grass is always greener on the other side. That's what we think, right? Okay. I'm going to sit that right there too. Oh, my voice is trying to get hoarse. And we're not doing that tonight. So, is it because we think that something's better? So, why is it that what we think is out there, it determines how we navigate in our current relationships? Me, I enjoy my homegirls. I enjoy, whatever it is we do, whether it's, playing cards, whether it's talking shit, like I said, your friends are for vacations. But why can't we build that same friendship with the people that we have relationships with? Our spouses, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our husbands, our wives. Why do we have to look outside of that? What's missing? And don't say nothing's missing, because if nothing's missing, then why do some of you have, work spouses? Why are some of you cheating? Why are some of you about to get a divorce? Why are some of you still single? I know y'all want to say, well, why are you still single? Why are you still single? Probably because I'm like real picky. Probably because, like I said, I've always just been working and never once thinking about me, thinking about my daughter, being a mom. You know how that shit goes, but that's neither here nor there. So back to you all. This ain't about me tonight. This is about everyone else. This is about us trying to bridge the gap, trying to figure out where we've gone wrong in our friendships. Why is it that it's so easy for us to betray people? Why is it that we don't value anything? How is it that you know that somebody cares about you? You know somebody like your ass, and you go out of your way to hurt them? You go out of your way to disregard what they feel? But you run around, you loyal. Oh, I'm loyal. What are you loyal to? Bullshit? Because you sure ain't loyal to yourself. You sure ain't loyal to her. You sure ain't loyal to him. What are you loyal to? At the end of the day, I think we really need to look at the dynamics of the friendship that these people have. Some of these people who are not loyal, some of these people who betray us, they got friendship issues. They ain't the best of friends, okay? They got somebody in their circle right now going, oh, this motherfucker ain't no good. Oh, my God. Like, I really hate when an old boy come around. Yo, I hate when homegirl come around. She ain't no good. She always there, shows that. So, if your friendship skills suck, what are your relationship skills going to be like? If you can't be a good friend, homegirl, homeboy, chances are you are not going to be a good girlfriend or a good boyfriend or a good husband or a good wife, even though you want to convince somebody that you are. I guess that goes back to that narcissistic shit that we talked about a couple of episodes ago, right? The people who are gaslighting people, pretending that you're something good and great when in all actuality, you're not. I don't understand that. Like, loyalty. It is what it is. We gotta stick to the script. We gotta be true to ourselves. We gotta be who we say we really are. See, here's another example. People will say, you know, oh, I'm loyal, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. But the minute you don't conform to whatever it is that they think that you should be doing, they're no longer loyal to you. People don't think that sometimes you have stuff going on. Or, you know, you got life stuff, because life is happening. You know, we all know that. We just experienced these storms. You know, some of us were without power. Me, myself, 3 days, no power. I said I was going to talk about that today, but I was like, yeah, I'll let the media have that. But anyway, yeah. So at the end of the day, people are selfish. And I think that's another reason that there's this level of betrayal, because people are so selfish. They don't think about anybody but themselves. It's like, if I can't get mine, why should I be caring? Why should I care about, you know, who else gets theirs? So again, what are you loyal to? You know, how do you expect someone to be loyal to you? How can you ask for something that you're not yourself willing to give? So all the men, you know, they said that they were looking for, you know, all these criterias, and you know, they had this list of things that they wanted from women, and women likewise. You know, we had all these things that we wanted from men, but the question that we have to ask ourselves is, are we willing to give what we're asking for? Are we being loyal? Are we willing to be loyal? You know, are we afraid to be loyal? Because you can be afraid to be loyal, because you got to think that if you've been hurt in the past, you would be afraid. I've been hurt. You know, I've trusted people with my heart. And, you know, of course, like most of us, you know, we get hurt and go, oh, I'm never going to do that again. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck love. Oh, I don't want to be in love. Yeah, I've been down that road before. But me, the Aries in me. It's the Aries in me. I'm such a hopeless romantic. Like, I love love. I love. I do. So, because I love love, I keep giving chances. I keep giving myself a chance. I keep giving other people a chance. I have just concluded that at some point in time, at some juncture, I have to say, you know what? Damn love, because love ain't loyal to me. I've been betrayed enough. People have been disloyal to me. And I need to just say, you know what? Either I'm in or I'm out. I feel like I'm out, though. More out than in. Like, I don't know. I'm going to have to weigh my options and see how I really feel about this loyalty thing, okay? Because I'm the person that I'm going to be loyal to you. I'm going to be a good friend to you. I'm not going to take your kindness for weakness. And I think that's what a lot of people do. They take the kindness for weakness. They forget what they want from you, so they don't give you anything. And then when they're not getting anything, then they're mad. Excuse me. Then they're angry. Oh, they feel like, you know, oh, you've been disloyal to them. When in fact, you threw the first disloyal bag. Like you threw the first hand. You started this ball to roll. Okay? You can't expect something from somebody that you're not giving yourself. And please believe me, if you don't believe in karma, that bitch is out there. Okay? Whether you want to accept it or not, she's out there. She's coming. Okay? So, for all of you who think that, you know, you're going to dog women out and there's not going to be nothing for you. Okay. And for all you women who think that you're going to dog these niggas out and, oh, I'm going to make these niggas run up the bag. Okay. There's something for you too. Okay. And at the end of the day, the sad part of all of this, beside karma aside, is that now all of the good people have to deal with the consequences of what you've done. Now we got to play clean up. Now someone gets a man who is in fact a good man, but now he's so broken that he doesn't even know how to pull himself together enough to be good to you, to be good for you. He doesn't even know how to be good for himself. There's a woman who she's been beat up so much, she's so broken that she don't even know how to hold her man up. She don't know how to love him anymore because she ain't been loved enough. I just felt real overwhelmed for a second. Like, I just felt I feel so emotional because I understand that. I understand wanting to love someone so much that you think that the good in you will rub off on them, even though you know that that's not true. You know that motherfucker is trash. Here we go, basura. You know that he's trash, but we still hope. We hope that who we are, is gonna, I guess I keep saying rub off. I don't know why I always say rub off, but I guess that it's going to, that we're gonna teach them something. They'll learn something from. They'll pick up some of our habits, some of our ways, but they never do. And I guess maybe some of us think that we're never going to get old. There's some days, I look in the mirror and I say, okay, you holding on pretty good, girl. You're looking all right. But then reality sets in too. And I'm like, okay, she's getting older. She ain't young no more. So for some of you that are out here, delving out hurt and, and not being loyal and, and betraying people who've been good to you, you know that you're going to get old, right? You know that you're not going to always be youthful. You know that you won't always have your youth. You know that you're going to need someone for something. You know that, right? Oh, you right there. You that's watching. You that's pretending that you don't see this. You that's pretending that you don't hear me. You hear me. You see this. You understand. Whether or not you act like you do, you do. You know that what you're doing is wrong. You're not even loyal to yourself, because if you were loyal to yourself, you wouldn't hurt anybody the way you've hurt others. Because you got to think that if I'm hurting someone, even if it doesn't come back to me, where does it go? Because it's a ball and it's bouncing. So where do you think it's going? You got some kids, don't you? You got a mom, don't you? You got some sisters, don't you? But, hold up. But y'all the same people that's running around here. Y'all want y'all mothers respected. You want your daughters respected. You want your sons respected. You want to be respected. Whew. I was going to take another sip, but I opted not to. I'm going to hold off on that sip. I'm going to wait this one out. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Because I need to think this one through. So I need to think about that one just a little bit more. Okay. So do we really think that what we're doing is right? Nothing's going to happen, right? We're just, I guess people are emotionally disconnected. Is that what's going on? So you're disconnected from yourself. Oh, no. Let's go back. Because see, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm going to say this anyway. What happened in your childhood? Did your mother not hug you enough? Did your father not hug you enough? Was your father not there? I talked about this before. My dad was not there, my biological dad, but I had a great stepfather. So I had a good example of what a man should be, what he should do, what he should bring to the table. And I know that we are so disillusioned right now about that, because everything that we're doing right now is based on social media. If social media says it, then it is true. If this is how you love a man, then this is true. If this is how you love a woman, then this is true. We don't go on the principle of what we learn. We don't go on the prowess of what our grandparents and grandfathers did, with our grandmothers. That stuff has no basis, right? Some of y'all, y'all come from a good ass home. Y'all got your mother and your father in the house. Good ass father, good ass mother, but you trash. And not because you have to be, but because you're just a goddamn follower. I need to get my followers up. So since you want to follow somebody, follow me. How about that? Since you following. At the end of the day, you, the one who's betraying, the one who doesn't want to be loyal, you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to look next to you and there's going to be an empty space. And the only thing that's going to be laying next to you is betrayal. It's going to be a laundry list of all the people that you hurt, all the people who tried to love you, all the times someone wanted to see great in you. And all you wanted to do was knock them down. All you wanted to do was throw them to the side because you didn't know how to be loyal. That term, no honor among thieves. Yeah, that's some of y'all. Males and females. There's no honor among thieves anymore. That means that you don't even respect the code of ethics that makes you a criminal or that makes you, no good. You don't there's a code for being a no good person. If you're going to be a cheating ass man or a cheating ass woman, there's a code. There is a legit code. Don't sleep with your homeboy's mother. Don't sleep with your homeboy's sister. Don't sleep with the niece, the nephew. Don't sleep with your best friend's daughter just because she's 27. But y'all doing all kind of shit. Hey, Bass, what's going on with you? I'm sorry, I ain't shouting nobody out. Hey, Diane. Hey, Ellis, what's going on? Hey, Brandon, what's going on? We're talking about betrayal and loyalty. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I was talking about, we talked about the relationships, what men wanted. And men kept saying that they wanted loyalty. They were looking for women who were loyal to them. And, I said, okay, men want loyalty. And then I looked at the women's list and I said, okay, the women are saying that they want loyalty. And, so everybody's asking for everybody to be loyal. But who's doing the work? Who's doing the work? Okay. Nope. Everybody got a sneaky link. They got a sneaky link. Okay. Hold on. Let me backtrack. They got a husband, a boyfriend, a sneaky link. The nigga next door, old boy at the job, son at Walmart. Don't you think you spread a little thin? That's a lot of activity, or as they say, how they say that? Oh, you active, ain't you? Oh, okay. That's a lot. So if you got all of this going on, who are you loyal to? Because you can't be loyal to any of them. And clearly, you ain't even loyal to yourself. Because here's the thing. When you're loyal to yourself, you protect yourself from things that are no good. And I know sometimes, some shit sneak in the back door. There's some things that we can't control that get past us, Listen, that's why they snakes. Snakes slither. They have the capability of getting into some places that they ain't really supposed to be. Shit happens. I got that. We know. Yeah, it's okay. But in the meantime, in between time, once they get in and you really figure out that they're there, okay, now what? You gonna let them stay? Because guess what? Because y'all birds of a feather? Or are you gonna be trying to figure out, how do I get out of this situation? Because this is not what I wanted. So I don't want to be something to someone that I don't want them to be to me. How does that work? I know I'm throwing out a lot of questions right now because I'm just so confused, because I am the person that I think that your relationship should be the equal to your friendship. And again, I don't know. I'm not the expert. I'm single. I'm a single woman. I got that. But I want to base my relationship on the same dynamics as my friendship. My homegirls, they don't got to bat their eye. They know they can call me at 2 a.m, 3 a.m. It don't matter. I'm going to pick up the phone. When my phone ring, I answer. I don't give a damn what time of the day it is. I'm going to answer. If there's something that I could do, I'm going to do it. If I need to get up and I need to go, I'm going to do that. Right now, I ain't no shape to fight. But if I needed to get outside and get in these trenches with my friends, I would do that. So why don't we do that for our significant other? Why is it that we meet people and we don't see value in them? So what does someone have to do to be valuable to you? How about that? First of all, now I'm going to get real shady for a second. Some of you motherfuckers should be glad that somebody even giving you a chance, because you really ain't even worth what the time that they giving you, but they gave it to you anyway. How about that? You should take a good look at yourself before you start shading people and treating people, all kinds of ways. Because you didn't deserve the spot that you got, but somebody gave it to you anyway. And what are you doing with it? Okay. Let's move on from that, right? Yeah. Like I said, so y'all want somebody to be loyal to you, and you're not loyal to anybody. I think Bass always talks about being loyal to a fault. Loyal to a fault, meaning you're loyal to the situation more so than the actual fact of being loyal to the person or the actual cause. And some of you are doing stuff and you don't even think that it's disloyal. You don't think that cheating is disloyal. You don't think that stealing is disloyal. You don't think that. You don't even think that going behind your kid's back, I'm about to be real. So some of y'all don't think that it's disloyal when you're going behind your children's back and you're disrupting their home. So you're with their dad, you got the dad in the house, and now you disrupting their lives because now guess what? You're putting their lives in jeopardy because now you out creeping and cheaping around and whatever you doing, not thinking, what if I break up my home? How does this impact my children? You ain't even loyal to your damn kids. So who are you loyal to? You ain't loyal to self. You ain't loyal to your friends. Your homeboys don't trust you. Your homegirls don't trust you. So again, with that being said, you taking those same dynamics of disloyalty into your relationship. Your ass never on time for work. You didn't call out 6 days last week. You ain't loyal to nothing. You ain't loyal to nothing. And if you a hustling ass nigga, you probably, every time you turn around, yo, I'm coming right now, son. Meet me on the corner. Meet me on the block. They out there for 3 hours waiting for you. You ain't even loyal to you ain't even loyal to your own money. You ain't loyal to your own bag. What are you loyal to? What are you loyal to? Every move you make is a move of betrayal. It is geared towards hurting somebody, even if it's just yourself. Even if you don't recognize that it's you that you're hurting. Some of us don't see the hurt we give. Don't let that go over your head. Some of you don't care because you think that who gonna do something to me? Who gonna check me? Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. Sometimes you do it to yourself, love. Sometimes it's not about what somebody else is gonna do to you. Sometimes it's what you're doing to yourself. If you think you're lonely now, you better wait until tonight. Or maybe not tonight, maybe next week, or maybe next month. Or when you really want somebody, when you finally get to that place in your life and you say, oh, you know what? I want to settle down. Now you're all washed up. Now you trash, basura. And now you want somebody to settle down with your ass. Oh, now you want to be loyal. Oh, now you understand betrayal. Oh, now you want forgiveness. Oh, Tito. Linda. That's going to be a fucking no. Nobody's going to have time for your ass, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you get washed up, when you're finished, when you're worth nothing, now you want somebody to come along and hold you up and coddle you and love you and be there for you. Why? You've not earned that. Some of y'all, I'm about to get real nasty. Somebody gonna hate me for this. Some of y'all running around here and you have the very thing that somebody wants. Example, some of y'all got wives. And there's a man out here who wants a wife. But what are you doing? You're beating her. You're cheating on her. You've not helped her pay a bill in God knows how long. You ain't bought a goddamn loaf of bread and since when? You ain't even stopped one time and said, oh, let me pick these kids up from school. Oh, let me help tuck them in at night. Let me get these kids a bath. And you don't think that that's betrayal? Okay, hold tight. I got one for you. Ladies, some of y'all got husbands at the house that you ain't cooked. You ain't did his laundry. You know that man need a blowjob, right? Ooh, I can't believe I just said that. Oh, my. Woo. Well, I said it. I can't take it back. It's out there now. Okay. But then you want to know why your husband's cheating on you? So you don't think that not performing your duties, whether it's to your husband or to your man, he's your boyfriend. You've been with this man 10 years. And now all of a sudden you decide, oh, you don't want to sleep with him no more. You ain't doing laundry. You ain't sexing him. You don't think that's betrayal? Oh, but when he cheats on you, that's betrayal. Oh, so what is it that you're doing? Whew. Excuse me, y'all, while I sip this Hennessy. Because I'm trying to figure out some shit, okay? Because people don't want their shit out there. People want to do stuff. They all behind closed doors, doing. And when they get outside, that picture look real nice. Nice little Mona Lisa, ain't it? Perfect. Smile a little crooked. Just enough. Just a little bit of mystique. Make you wonder what's really going on. When deep down inside, they dragging a shit out of somebody. But you don't think that's betrayal? Tell me what's your definition of betrayal. If that ain't betrayal, I don't know what is. The only thing left for you to do, if that's how you're going to do your significant other, you might as well go ahead and finish him. Just let it take the thing and put it in, pow, finish him. I'm just saying, what do I know? I'm the single person here. Maybe I live in a fantasy world. Let me see. My daughter, if she's seeing this, she's going to say, Mommy, don't put those glasses on. But if I don't put these glasses on, how the hell am I going to see the comments? Let me see. Somebody's saying something, so I need to put these glasses on. I don't care who don't like them. He said, let's see. Oh, Aunt, what's going on? He says, Bree, I just got in the room. It's hot in here. It is hot in here. These people are insane. Okay, listen. Hey, Shanette, what's going on? What's going on, baby? It's true, you know. And me myself, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, and I think I'm gonna say this out loud, because again, to thine own self be true. So here's my truth. I think that my betrayal is me betraying myself. I betrayed myself by allowing people to come into my circle, allowing people to come into my space, allowing myself to be vulnerable enough to want to love somebody that I knew deep down inside couldn't love me, that I knew deep down inside had no inkling about what love was about. They knew nothing about what caring was about. But because of who I was, I hope that some of that would be who they could become. And that's a mistake that I think that we all make. We all want to think that who we are is part of who someone else is going to become. And we got to stop trusting and believing that, because at the end of the day, we're going to keep betraying ourselves. There's no loyalty to us, whether it's to us being loyal to ourselves, other people being loyal to us. At the end of the day, we left dead on the side of the road, bleeding and dying, because we've been traumatized. And for what? For the sake of love? We all want love. You over there. You, the one who's pretending, you know what I'm saying? Fuck these bitches. I don't need nobody. Oh, and these fucking niggas. Oh, these motherfucking. You need somebody. You need love. I'm doing everything that I can right now, y'all. Y'all got to know this. I'm doing everything that I can right now to hold back these tears, okay? I'm such a crybaby. Like, I cry for everything. I'm a cry baby. And I don't want to cry, but I cry. I cry all the time. But I feel so emotional right now, thinking that we have come to a place of ice where we're okay with being cold. We're okay with callous. We're okay with betrayal. We're okay with not loving. We want to go through life every single day and figure that we don't need love. You know, the men are dogging the women are dogging the men, and then we got the next generation coming up behind them with no hope in sight. Who's going to teach them to love? When my grandson walks outside of the door, after I've hugged and loved on him, after his mother's hugged and loved on him, who's going to hug and love on my sweet baby boy? Who? Nobody wants to love anymore. All people want to do is call you at goddamn 3 o'clock in the morning and ask you what you're doing. They want to come over and sleep with you. If you let them come over, that's goddamn betrayal. You betraying yourself. If you let them come over, you've been disloyal to yourself. You've done yourself a disservice. I'm guilty of booty calls, but I bet you one thing for sure, two things for certain. I won't be going down no goddamn more. Now, who gonna check me, boo? Let me see. Oh, Diane said, my glasses is crooked. My glasses is always crooked, girl. Leave me alone, okay? With no lights on. Come rescue me. I said, don't do it. Listen, that's how it is. That's how it is. They used and burned bridges. Now they take what they can get. That's exactly right. Now you see that. Now that's it right there. This is literally why women and men settle. I agree. I totally agree. So we end up with, that's why I hear people say, you better get with the person who loves you and stop worrying about who you love. Yeah, that's another form of settling. Here we go. That's another form of betrayal. So now I got to betray everything that I want and for myself, everything that I feel, everything that's in me, because I got to settle now for what I could get. Because the man who I really want, who really probably wants me and could love me, is too broken to come to me. He can't find me because I'm hiding over here afraid. Why am I single? Another reason. I hope y'all keeping track of all these reasons that I say I'm single, okay? Here go reason number 57 that I'm single. Because after I go to work all damn day and I'm so tired, I'm in this house. I don't want to go outside. I'm afraid of what's outside of that door because I know what's outside. What's out there? Disloyalty. Betrayal. That person who's going to pretend that they love me. That person that pretends that they're so in awe by my beauty. Listen, beauty is fleeting, okay? I'm 51. I know that one day I'm going to wake up and I ain't going to be able to put these good eyelashes on, which means that I'm going to be looking a hot goddamn mess unless my daughter stay faithful to me and say, Ma, I'm going to keep your eyelash game and your eyebrows on fleek. Because if she don't, she going to be falling apart in a couple of years. So I'm trying to hold this shit together. So listen, I want somebody who sees me without this, without the eyelashes. When he wakes up next to me, he ain't traumatized. But how can I find him if I'm afraid to go outside? Because outside my door, danger lurks. Outside of your door, danger lurks. And it's so sad that you want to be hopeful of love, but you have to be afraid all at the same time. I'm trying to see what y'all saying here. No, because you got him in the friend zone. Listen, I probably do have some of them in the friend zone. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to keep people in the friend zone because if you don't, some of those people, you know, if you take them out of the friend zone, guess what they going to do? They going to misuse you too. And listen, at the end of the day, let me say this. I don't want to be the person. I don't condone being single. I don't condone, I'm sorry, somebody texted me. I'm trying to text and read and talk all at the same time. Y'all know I got the attention span of a 5-year-old, right? Okay, I don't know. Somebody texted me. But anyway, at the end of the day, I feel like this. I don't want to tell people not to believe in love. Okay, now y'all got to hold on for 5 seconds because now I done worked up a sweat and she hot. Okay, so now y'all got to let me go turn my air on. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing a lot tonight, y'all. I'm doing a lot tonight. Whew, Lord have mercy. So, at the end of the day, I believe in love. I do. I believe in it a lot. But I know that we're all afraid. And it's like we have to put our fears aside, you know, because we know that in order for us to get the things that we put on our list, and I see some of the ladies, you know, who are online tonight, or some of the ladies, you know, who sent me their list. So you know what I'm talking about. In order for us to get the things that we want that are on our list, we got to allow ourselves to be vulnerable. Now, with us being vulnerable, that means that we got to trust somebody. How can we trust people when we know that people are not loyal? How do we do that? Something's going on my forehead. Is my forehead shiny, y'all? I don't know. My baby is texting me and she's telling me something. I don't know what she texting me, but listen, we halfway into this live now. So at this point in time, between sweat, Hennessy, anger, and being pissed, it don't even matter at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to lay shit bare. If you over, I'm gonna say 40. I'm gonna let the 35-year-olds be great. Okay, if you 40 and up, you should not be playing with people's feelings. Okay, you should be exercising loyalty. And here's the thing: if I'm 51 and I got a homegirl and she's doing sketchy shit, I shouldn't even want to be her friend anymore. Because if you do that to somebody who says they care about you, and I say I care about you, what will you do to me? So I should trust you? I should trust that you're going to be loyal to me? Really? I don't think so. Let's see what my child is saying to me. She's telling me something over here. I don't know. Something's going on with my forehead. It's big. My forehead has been big since I was a kid. So maybe it's just I got a superdome. How about that? So yeah. They do say birds of a feather flock together. Yes, they do. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be associated by my friends. Just because my friend might be, you know, a player, that don't mean I'm a player. But I guess this is why, see, now it all makes sense. This is why a lot of married men don't want their wives hanging out with these single women. But I got to say on behalf of single women that we ain't all the same. Because I'm not the single friend that's going to be telling your wife, I know she got a husband. I ain't telling her, oh, girl, you should get him. Oh, girl. I'm not her. I'm not her. I'm the person going, you better sit your ass down. Oh, okay. You think it's cute? That's not cute. That's me. That's me. But are you the homeboy that's doing that? Or are you the homeboy that you know that your homie got a wife, but you ain't telling him he need to chill? You co-signing him doing his sketchy bullshit. Okay, one better. Some of y'all single guys, it's 5 of y'all. Y'all single, y'all homies. But it's 2 good guys in the group. I promise you it's 2 good guys in the group. So how come you 2 good guys ain't telling them other idiots, yo, chill? Because guess what? What you fail to realize is they ain't loyal to you. Because old girl that they flirting with and trying to get in there and smash with, as soon as you turn your back, that's going to be your sister that they trying to smash. Oh, okay. So let me put these glasses on and read. She says, but you can't go everywhere with your single friends when you're married, and you might be different. Everybody isn't. Let's see what she said. Everybody isn't like that. These people have friends who definitely applaud the betrayal and be they be the wingman. Listen, now we know. Everybody got a wing person, okay? Wingman, wing woman, and that's what we all go wrong at, okay? That's where we all goes wrong. No, Shanette, we cannot. Like I said, it's hard. It's so hard, and I think it's even more difficult for us at this age and this stage of the game. For me, I want to be someone's special somebody. And as Errol said, maybe I have them in the friend zone. Maybe I need to go and look through my friend file cabinet and see who I might have overlooked, you know. And ladies, maybe that's what we need to do. Look in our little friend file cabinet, see who we've overlooked. Look under P, look under A, look under Z, and see who we've overlooked. We might have some good prospects in there. Fellas, same thing. You might have one homegirl that you call and talk to in the middle of the night. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You talking to her about shorty, but she really the one. You calling old girl for the booty call, not realizing that she might be the one. But you too stupid to see that because you playing games, because you mistreating her, because you neglecting her. Okay. Yeah, homegirl. You got a good man over here. He willing to do anything for you, but you can't see for looking. Y'all don't know about see for looking. That's Betty Wright. Yeah. And what you saying? Friend files? Yeah, you got, listen. Because Errol said we got them in the friend zone. So if they in the zone, you got a file, you got a roster. Let me say, you got a roster. Check your roster. See who's on it. See who's worthy of coming out of the friend zone and possibly coming into the other zone, coming into the partner zone, coming into the home zone, coming into, you know, that's your wingman or wing woman, the person who is willing to go to bat for you, that person who would do anything for you, the person who thinks that you are magnificent, even when you're not, the person who thinks that you are absolutely awesome when you don't think that you're awesome. The person that sees all this beauty in you when you don't see it in yourself. And beauty isn't just for the women, you know, because there's beauty in men. So men, find you a woman who thinks that there's beauty in you. Okay? Because there's some beauty inside of you. You taking interviews? Oh my God. Anthony, I'm so sick of you. I don't know what to do with myself. Sean, you said a lot of guys aren't going to wait. No, they're not. And you shouldn't. I don't think that anybody, if you're in the friend zone, I don't think that you should wait. And again, this is my opinion. I don't think that you should wait. But what I do think is if you're in the friend zone and you feel something for that person who has you there, go shoot your shot. Talk heavy. Don't let time pass you by. What you scared of? No. You're going to hear no at least once in your life. So you might as well hear your no, get it out of the way, move on, and get into it. What's the worst thing that happened? Besides no, you might get a yes. You might end up with your significant other, your wife, your husband. your life partner, your best friend. Because I'm looking for a best friend. I'm looking for a best friend. I'm looking for somebody that knows that on Tuesday at 7 p.m. that I'm going to be somewhere doing these BMW Chronicles, that I'm going to be somewhere on my days off, maybe sipping a little Hennessy, smoking a little hookah. Listen, and when I can get off from work, I'm going to try to take myself to church because, listen, I want to go to church because I love God. I don't care what nobody says. I love God. I love what God represents. I love what he does inside of me. I hate that he has made me this person because people don't know what to do with me, God. But here I am. I know y'all like, she is on one tonight. I am. Because I'm in my feelings about being betrayed. How many times can you betray people or betray a person before they don't take you back? Before they don't want to be friends with you anymore? Before they say, you know what? Yeah, I think I've had it. Yeah, let's resolve this. Before you make that call to them and they don't answer. Because guess what? You're so used to people being there at your beck and call. The moment that they don't, oh, now you running around talking about, oh, yeah, these hoes ain't loyal. No, the hoe was loyal, but you fucked it up. She wasn't even messing with nobody but your trifling ass. She wanted to cook for you. She wanted to rub your stink ass feet after you take them out of them ugly ass Jordans. I said all of that. Yeah. What you over here saying, Errol? You said some people come with baggage just because they got that they got in the past, and now their next man or woman has to pay the price. Listen, again, and I said that earlier, that's a part of the betrayal. I said that earlier, that people have to pay for someone else's mistakes. Okay? Because someone else wasn't loyal to them. Now you're afraid to be loyal. You think that someone's going to betray you. Now you paranoid. You run around here because you think that everybody's out to get you. And I ain't going to hold you. There's some days that I'm real paranoid when it comes to relationships, okay? If a man say he like me, why? What you like? What? What you see? Oh, you see my ass? You looking at my butt? What? You looking at this ponytail? What was it? This is his lashes? What was it? This is makeup? What? I am goddamn CSI, SVU. I'm criminal intent, okay? Because in my mind, I don't think that there's any level of sincerity left in anybody. I'm sorry. And I shouldn't think this way, because how can I come on here and say, well, I can, because I can say a bunch of things, because at the end of the day, all of the things that are being said are proactive for us moving forward to conducive relationships that work for us all in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We hope, we pray, we trust God for his favor, that we get to be loyal to someone and that someone is loyal to us. Sean says betrayal is never a good thing, very hard to heal from. Listen, and that's why, Sean, so many of us are broken. So many of us are alone because we haven't healed. We don't know how to heal. And better yet, we're afraid to heal because we think that the moment that we heal and we try again, it's going to happen again. I'm going to get hurt again. Someone's going to betray me again. They're not going to be loyal to me. They're not going to be faithful to me. So what do? We lock ourselves inside. We go to work. We come home. We go to the supermarket. We get food. So now we got a whole bunch of other stuff that's now in conjunction with that because we eating all these snacks. So we gaining all this weight. We've let ourselves go. So now our self-esteem is low. Now we're beating ourselves up. So now again, here's another thing, right? So now we're not loyal to ourselves, okay? And it's like, why? But that's not fair, Anthony. You're saying you're numb to shit. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, who does that help? It doesn't help you if you genuinely want love. And it definitely doesn't help the person that you're trying to get with if you want to love them or if they're looking to receive love from you. Then how can they get love from you and you know? Who does that help? Somebody gotta not be afraid. Okay, I'll tell y'all what. I'm gonna be the person that I'm not gonna be afraid, okay? So I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna take the hit for all of us, okay? How about that? So No, I'm lying. I was going to say the next person. That is so not true. So I'm going to put myself out here, and I'm going to allow myself to be vulnerable. Something that I have, like such a challenge with. Like, I don't know how to be vulnerable. And I'm not gonna say I don't know how. I don't want to be vulnerable, because in my mind, vulnerability summons hurt. If I'm vulnerable, if I'm gentle and sweet and you know, all there's some hurt coming. That's in my mind. In my mind, that's the Temptations. I think that there's some hurt coming. No matter what, I think that there's hurt coming. And that's not the way to govern yourselves. But I mean, again, that's a defense mechanism that we all put in place, because who wants to get hurt over and over and over again? Who wants to not trust? Who wants to think that everybody's the same? We are not all the same. I'm not like some other person that you may have dated, Aunt, or, you know, Sean or whatever. Shanette, you are not like your ex's ex. You understand? There's something about you that's different. Of course, there's something that's similar, because most people have these things that they like. So that's the thing that, you know, that draws into people, and they have these similar characteristics. I got that, but you ain't them and they ain't you. Okay. And that person ain't your ex. So therefore, we got to start looking at the big picture. And in the big, grand scheme of things, we have to start looking at it as, I got to go out here and I got to gamble. We got to roll this dice. Okay. When you go to the casino, you roll the dice and you hope that you're going to get a hit. You pull that slot machine, you put your money in there, pulling, and you pulling with all your might. And no matter how hard you pull, it's up to destiny. The fate is going to be what it's going to be. Okay. You have no real control. The harder you pull doesn't make anything happen any different. That's not how it's going to work. Okay. People have to earn your trust. Is not given. Listen, I ain't giving nobody nothing. Okay. I might give you $1. Okay. I might give you a little 50 cents or something like that. Give you a little bottle of water. But my heart, my trust, my feelings. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I don't think that anybody should just give pieces of them to anybody. Everyone needs to earn. Listen, your employer needs to earn things from you. You go to work. You can't just go in there and give everything to the job, because guess what? The more you give, the more they're going to take. And guess what? They ain't going to compensate you. Same thing in relationship. Same thing with our children. We make our children earn things. So it's the same thing. Everything is 160. One hand washes the other, and then they both wash their face collectively. Okay? So be mindful of your friendships, because the person that you are in your friendships is probably the person that you're going to be in your relationship. This is my opinion. This is my thoughts. I ain't saying this is 100% fact, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. So, Aunt, you said it hurts too bad. It hurt. Listen, then you think I don't know? You think I don't know that it hurts? You think all of us here who are sharing, who are, giving information back and forth to one another, you think that we don't know that it hurts? Listen, I knew that it hurt when the moment that I sat down in my car and I decided that I wanted to do the BMW Chronicles, because I wanted to express something that I was feeling, whether it be hurt, whether it be happiness, whether it be, something I wanted to celebrate. I felt something that I wanted to share. It was something that I didn't want to keep inside of me anymore. And so I came up with the BMW Chronicles, and BMW means that being me works. And that doesn't just mean me. That means all of you. Being you works. That's why I always say, be the best version of you. To your own self, be true. Never compromise you. Because once you start to compromise, it's a little piece of you that's falling away. A little piece that's falling away. And eventually, you are no longer you. It is coming around the 8 o'clock hour. And I just want to say that I really look forward to Tuesdays, to being here, to saying these things, to feeling these things that I feel, to interacting with each of you. You all have given me a platform to really be myself and to be something for somebody else who may need that. So I'm getting offline because y'all got me crying. So I'm not crying on camera. So these are the BMW Chronicles. I am Angela. To thine own self be true and be the best version of you. Never compromise you, no matter what. I love you all, and I look forward to next Tuesday. Go be great.